I'm here to tell you that you really don't need lust to be a man or a woman or anything. You just don't need lust. Um, to give y'all a little bit of a background, I've been celibate for around like 6 or 7 months, maybe more than that. I'm just giving an estimate, but I know it's been more than certain 6 months, but for sure it could be longer. So I'm here to tell y'all that like I've learned so much and I've grown, and me being celibate for so long, it's like things have progressed in my life, things have changed in my life for the better. Um, when like I have way more self control now. Like before, you just want to do things, but once you understand um how lust works and your energy and how to control yourself, you will elevate as a person besides just from, females and males and stuff like that. You will also grow as a person with self growth. You know what I'm saying? You will also improve on the way you walk, the way you move, the way you talk to people, the way, you know, you interact with people. It's not going to be about sexuality. Like, you can actually hold conversations with people without having to do the nasty stuff, without having to think about the nasty stuff. You can actually build friendships without ruining it because you just want to, get your freak on, which a lot of times when you're all you do is lust, a lot of times you may lose friendships, you may lose people that care about you because you are being too intensive to like wanting to be in that mode. You know what I'm saying? So I can more than tell you that like it has definitely changed me for the better, and I hope by the end of this video it can help change you too with your lust. So yeah, I'm gonna be real. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to just stop, but it took a little bit of time and it took a little bit of research online and some development to understand what really goes on and what really happens when you're being so lustful and that's the most thing you think about. You know what I'm saying? I can more than tell you that like it was bad for me at a point. It was bad for me at a point where all I would think about is trying to get that next nut off, right? And I'm here to say like, bro, it's honestly not that deep as we think. We think like that's what we need. We love pleasure. One thing about us men, or not even just men, people in general, us humans, we love pleasure. And once that pleasure is taken away, some people don't know what to do, or some people try to seek it in other people, which is not a good idea. But I'm trying to tell you that, like, bro, once you stop, you'll see how you'll see how certain people you don't even attract. You think about the past and you're like, bro, why did I even do that? Like, it helps you understand. When you stop, it helps you understand that like like this is like life has more to offer than just lust. And we're in a generation where lust is literally so bad, like everybody just wants to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language for y'all watching, but I'm gonna just keep it blunt. I'm gonna just be real as I can be. I told y'all I'm gonna be blunt on this channel. So everybody nowadays is going, they trying to fuck, they want to have sex. So with that being said, it's like for someone to have the self-control, it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot, especially in this generation where there's so much temptation. It's like the devil's everywhere trying to get you to do this thing, do this lustful thing, which is not okay. So this is why I tell y'all before to build your relationship with God. God will help you understand also that lust is wasting energy. It's not. Your energy is very important to you, bro. I'm telling you, your energy, your vibration is very important to you. Some of you may not believe in vibrations and stuff like that, but your energy, I can more than tell you, your energy is definitely gonna be way more important, because at the end of the day, once you get that whatever off, your energy is cooked. Your energy is done. You're gonna feel, but you're gonna feel tired. That's why most people, after they have sex or whatever, what do you do? You go to sleep. Like, you're losing your energy, bro. You losing your energy. You're giving your energy to other people. Like, you're transferring your own cells in them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot more deeper than we think. We think, oh my God, it's just a pleasure. Boom, we get a nut off. Boom, boom, boom. Like, no, it's way more deeper to that, because of the bro, you're creating ties with people. Especially if you're not wearing protection, you're creating ties with people. And it just goes further than what it really needs to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about kids, soul ties, things like that. Like, it's just so much that goes on, and it's kind of hard to explain to you guys, because I'm not perfect at anything. And y'all notice I'm not perfect at anything, but I'm gonna explain my side and just give y'all my opinions and my advice to help you guys in any way I could. So I could tell y'all, growing up, I was, being lustful. Like, after I done had a relationship, after that relationship went down, I just kind of started doing my thing, right? And it got to a point where I started to feel bad for myself. Um, yeah, it got to a point where I was just, doing anything, doing things where it was just like, bro, like, you have to chill. Um, I used to tell myself all the time, like, bro, you gotta chill, you gotta chill. This was probably like 2, 3 years ago. I was telling myself, like, I have to chill, I have to stop. But, like, I was so into it. I was so loving the pleasure that it didn't stop me. But after a while, after, like, I realized, I took the time to, isolate myself. God, pushed me to isolate myself, so, he can hold me and him can get closer, and I could understand as to why I was doing all this stuff, as to why I needed to stop. And that's when I realized, once I isolated myself, I stopped talking to other people. That's when I realized, like, a lot of this is unnecessary energy being wasted, unnecessary stuff I don't need to be doing. Like, I'm out here giving my energy to other people and my vibration to other people and stuff like that, which I didn't want to keep doing. So I eventually stopped. And once you stop, you eventually see that other people are not, you don't really, like, you attract what's good for you. You know, you start to attract what's good for you. You don't start to attract that easy and, that fast people. Cause still to this day, it's like, if I come across somebody fast or easy, I don't even want to deal with it. Like, yes, everybody, wants a challenge or whatever. And then, it's hard to find even a good person in this generation, because as a human, it's like, bro, they just want to get freaky. They just want to do all this freak stuff instead of just settling down and actually, wanting to build a relationship and stuff like that. Like, that's what type of timing I'm on now, because I realized about lust, and I understand that God wants us to love, and I understand that, eventually I want to love, and I want to be married, and I want to have kids someday. So I feel like, since I've graduated high school, when you're in high school, it's all hee hee ha ha. You don't care. You're in high school. But even in high school, I wish I would have, been more serious with, like, people that I've dated. I wish I would have been more serious, or, like, people I've talked to, been more serious, because I didn't care in high school. I didn't care in high school, and that's just how I was. Like, I was just doing my thing. I ain't really care. I ain't really give no freaks. I was just doing whatever I want, right? And that only goes but so far until you start to realize that you don't want to be alone when you're older. You don't. Like, a lot of people don't want to be alone. A lot of people can't be alone. A lot of people, that's why a lot of people seek relationships, seeks pleasure, is because they can't be alone. You first have to understand how to be alone in order to not be with anybody and get over this lust. You have to be alone. You have to let yourself be alone. You have to let yourself grow. You have to let yourself be by yourself. You have to understand that life, there's more to give to life than just a significant other, another person. You know what I'm saying? You were brought into this world by yourself, and you're gonna end your end in the world by yourself. So it's like, why not? Why can't you be by yourself? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you were born by yourself. You're gonna die by yourself. So it's like, come on, you gotta think about those things, and that's things I've thought about after a while. It's like, you know, I was so used to being with a girl like every year. I was used to talking to a girl, dating a girl every year. You know, and I stopped dating way back in like 2021. I haven't dated somebody since. It's currently 2024. So, you know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. So, with that being said, it's like, yo, I had to tell myself, yo, like, I'm going to be isolated. I'm going to stop talking to people. I'm going to just focus on myself and see how that works. I did that, and it went way better. My life started changing. My life started changing great for the great. You know what I'm saying? I started getting blessed with jobs. I started getting blessed with doing YouTube. I started getting blessed with more subscribers. Like, it's things like that that is like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. I'm not wasting my time on this person or these people. Like, now I'm like, you know, doing things I want to do. Like, this person, these people can wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always can wait. But it's like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, bruh, it's crazy. Cause it's like, man, you know, used to get the pleasure. It used to be the thing. But bro, I promise you, once you stop, it's gonna change your life. So I'm definitely here to tell you that you should definitely stop. Learn to isolate yourself. Learn to build a relationship with God. Whether you gotta look it up on YouTube, whether you gotta go on the Bible app, something. You know what I'm saying? Get that relationship with God. Build your relationship with God. Learn how to find peace within yourself. Learn how to isolate yourself, and learn how to be great by yourself. And that's all, folks. See y'all later.